Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Plays Breath of Fire 3. Now, there's a fishing spot over here in the Donner region. One of the most popular fishing spots, just full of big fish. Puffer, trout, and black bass. So there's nothing new, but it's actually a much better spot to get black bass if you want it. I wouldn't really bother with it though, especially with what's coming up soon. Once you get to this point, fishing is going to become quite profitable, shall we say. Oh wait, there's something we need to do here now. The guards have left us alone for the time being, so we can access this area. If you talk to this guy... What's it? Oh, never mind. Can't do it yet. Really? How long do you have to wait on this? Alright. Never mind. I guess I have to wait to show that off. But yeah, we got the Eastern lands to worry about now. Oh shit. Do I have enough spots for Ryu to... I don't. Fuck. Alright. Gonna have to use another skill link then. Son of a bitch. It's not hard to get, but... Okay, there. That should free up some spaces here. Anyways, checkpoint. Head to Junktown to buy some machines. Wonder if the boat out of Rapala is running. Excuse me, passport please. Everything looks okay. You're free to go. Alright. Fancy looking bridge, and we are finally able to access this area again. Which is good, because we need to. Ryu has gone lots of levels, so now we can finally deal with Gyatso. Mine eyes would mistake thee, thou hast changed greatly, since last our paths did cross. How dost the waters find thee today? Ryu, I would bequeath upon thee this. Ryu learn Trump. Ugh. I know it's supposed to be short for Trump card, but still. As would mistake thee. Changed greatly. Celestar Pastor Cross. Okay. What's bequeathed upon thee this? You get Berserk. I haven't leveled up enough, apparently. There's one more skill I need from you. Can't blame it. Really well. Alright, fine, whatever. Sorry about that. Okay, so... I need to get at least one more level. Jeez. Okay, well, we need to check in with Rapala. Because we're the Forest Guild, doesn't mean the only thing we do is move goods around. Make a lot of money laying roads and selling passage on our ship. Hey, buddy. Boy there. Looking for bait, he's at the shipyard. I'm surprised he recognized us, since I have Ray with us, and the other two are much older looking, so I'm surprised he recognized them. So, by the way, I mentioned that it seems unlikely that more than a couple of years have gone by. It'd be good if Chase's kids turned out big and strong like me. But they'll probably take after Bade. Yeah, she just has a kid now. And it's a newborn. So, they were already pretty much lovey-dovey with each other last time we left them. And, the Guildmaster was very, pushy about Shay just marrying and having a successor. So it couldn't have been too long before she did that. Again, it feels like only 2 or 3 years have passed since then. So it makes it very unlikely that Ryu and Nina would look quite this defined. And this just proves it. This way, this way. It's Ryu, isn't it? Eh. I'm sorry. I haven't done any guild work since I had the baby. If it's guild business, you'll have to talk to Bade. Gahahaha. Hey, she's walking. Yeah, some people believe it's been about a 10-year period in between the time skip, but I just don't see how that's possible. Chase's kid would be a lot older than that if that was the case. So yeah, that kind of throws that theory out the road. So you might be wondering what he means by the shipyard. Well, safe to get on that boat. It's always breaking down, right? I wonder if anyone gives you a hint on where that's supposed to be. Around the world. Damn it, can I talk to you? Of course, even though we save the world, ship just goes around the middle sea. I want to go in the mountains, so I'm taking the ship. Oh, the crane's broken. Machines always break down like this. Yeah, I don't think anyone actually explains it. This is the Rapula shipyard. Sometimes our ship doesn't come back. Okay, so this is the shipyard, but this isn't where he is. This just got tough, don't he? He's gone missing again. Oh wait, never mind, there he is. Sorry, we're looking into it right now. Fair enough, sunk with all my merchandise on it. We had the same problem years ago. Boat didn't come back. Then we thought it was because of the lighthouse. But I heard it was because the ship broke down. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of a future event scene. But yeah, we need to move on at this point. Because Rapala wasn't technically the plot destination. Angel Tower was. Now, thankfully, time transpiring has done wonders for this place, though. The lava has subsided at this point, so we can take the shortcut. Oh, thank God for that. So, let's check on the Fairy Village and see how the gifts are coming along. Protein. Let me bring up the list real quick. Well, we're pretty high up at 61 fights. And all we did is go through one major dungeon. That's kind of impressive. Okay, cool. So... Okatapa, American people... Directly look like he's sleeping. He's contemplating the world around him. We need to bring Gar, I guess. Alright. Gar. You're still with us? You're not, Guardian. Evil is no more. It's time for you to rest now. Well, yeah, may as well keep him with us. Because we're gonna need him for this. Sorry, we can't allow outsiders into our holy site, please understand. You go into the tower, Guardian Gar. Yes. The time has come to return to God what God has given me. Dust to dust. Guardian, do you mean... We thank you. Thank you for your protection all these many years. Rest well, Guardian Gar. Go with God. After the war. After defeating the Brood, their mission complete, the Guardians offered up to God their victory here. And God appeared before the prostrate Guardians to reward each and every one of them for their sacrifices of victory over evil. When our mission has been completed, we are allowed to meet our God. After meeting with God, most Guardians return their power to God, and fall into a deep sleep. The sleep of stone. Deprived of the power granted to him by God, Guardian's body turns to stone. Before I enter the sleep of stone, I swear, Ryu, that I will take you to meet God. And together, we will learn the truth about God's intentions. Guardian, God will not come here. God will not come. Who are you? What? If you want to meet God, you must release me. Deus? The key. You must seek Guardian Geist. Okay. Deus, wait. Geist is... Did you meet God, Gar? God is... No, before that. Before we meet with God, we have to find someone. His name is Geist. Like me, he is a guardian. A guardian? You mean just like you, Gar? I don't know exactly what we should do, but we should be able to find out something about Geist if we ask at Urkin Tapa. Well, things got a bit more complicated, it seems. No. I want to run, thank you. What happened? Guardian, I thought you were going to enter the Stone of Sleep. I see. Well, come back whenever you're ready, then. Okay. Are you still with us? Did you hear that the guard is still with us? Guardian, we just talked about you. The tower protects us from evil. Guardian, we're not returning to Angel Tower, then? Times our god appears to us Angel Tower. Well, lately no one has seen anything there. Okay, you're just an inn. Alright. Someone's gotta have something to say. Guardian Gar. Just talk about the coward Guardian. Studying history. There's also a Guardian who disappeared during the Great War. That's what the rumors say. Guardian Gar, would you live in the Western Cliffs? This world exists because the Guardian saved it from evil. Let's remember to offer them our prayers of thanks like this. Wait, is there something else over here? People should appear again. Become a Guardian too. Damn it. Yeah. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Okay, same thing as before. Does no one say anything? Oh, maybe I have to talk to the Elder, maybe, to get proper info. We must always be vigilant that the evil trapped in Angel Tower never revives. Don't care about evil as long as I'm happy. Okay, same thing as before. Come on, Guardian Gar. Gar. What is it? Your mission is over. Venerable Patriarch. God did not appear in the tower. That's because you still have doubt in your heart. Let's free yourself from your doubts. Unless you wish to become like Geist. Oh, Venerable One, do you know where Geist is? Please tell me, O Patriarch. I must meet with Geist before I can be free of my doubts. Beyond the cave, by the sea to the west. I've heard there lives a guardian who's given up fighting. But Gah, you cannot allow yourself to become like Geist. Keep your faith. Do not doubt the wisdom of God. Ooh, the Patriarch seems like he's a bit desperate to hold on to Gar. Because without him, they wouldn't have any Guardians left. Go figure. Okay, I'm switching you back in for the moment. Because we have a bit of a dungeon to go through. We could access this before. Yep. Because now we need to go back to this place that I said we couldn't do anything with at the time, but now we can. Alright. Oh shit, I need to be doing something with him, actually, before I go any further into this. Because we don't have him with a proper master or anything. Let's change that. You do have to go through Mount Zublo every time you want to go around it, which I think is unnecessary at this point, but... oh well. Sorry, Nina, I'm gonna have to put Peiko in for the moment. Because this is the master I want. Hooray. It's kind of the best choice. Alright. Wait, that was working. At first I didn't think it did. Waiting for you to come. There we go. Alright, we'll show Ray our secrets. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now another thing I need to do, and I think I can do it now. I just forget what the locations are. Ugh. Okay, now I know where to find them. Damn it. I want to be at the front of the checkpoint, thank you. Here we go. There's one of our hide-and-seek pals. Whoops! I didn't think you'd find me here. Pretty good at this, aren't you? Going home to Windia, if I could see us anytime. Okay. Now, the next one is actually we have to go a bit out of our way for. Oh, do we ever. And it involves us going back to Donna. Ugh. In retrospect, I could have done this a bit earlier in the game had I thought about it. We have to go back into the Donna Mine. Again. Oh, and I need to get rid of Peiko too, actually, come to think of it. Forgot he was still with me. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Now that we have Nina on the team. Gotta go back into the Donna Mine. Wait, really? What the fuck? Ugh. Really? Come on, Nina. This should be the last time we have to come here, though, unless I'm mistaken. Ugh. There you are. How'd you manage to find me? Okay, I lose. See you back in Windia. Oy, at least you didn't have to go too far in to find him. Yeah, that wasn't too painful. The same race as Gar? You mean there's more like him? Geist was a great guardian. In other words, he was very good at killing dragons. Oh, that's lovely. I think it must have been Geist who realized that maybe the dragons weren't evil. Let's see, follow the coast from Urkantapa to the west. Alright, so... time to make our way back now. Because we still have one more of them to find, but it will be very easily achievable. We just had to wait until we could pass the checkpoint. I'm not even sure why I went in, honestly. I didn't need to. Alright. We need to go over here. There you are. Whoops! You found me. Boy, you scared me. I'll see you back at Windia. Cool. And now they've all been found. So, let's go and talk to them. Never guessed you'd find everybody. From now on, you're all part of the gang. If you listen to what I tell you, your power will go up. I bet you want me to show you all my tricks, right? Thought so. So for you, follow me. Would you mind? You know where to find me. Found me, I give up. No one I beat? I mean, no, but look at me, but I'm pretty strong. I'd be able to help you out if you want me to try. Sure, you'll regret it later? Okay, if you really mean it, I'll try my best. Whoa, you frightened me. Reminded me of that time you found me when we were kids. Way of saying thanks for playing with me then. I'd like to help you out. I'll be my apprentice. Alright then, good luck. I love playing hide and seek. It's like a drama, you know? First you part ways, then we meet each other again. How wonderful it is. Thanks for playing with me. I can teach you a few things in return. Oh my. Let it help you, good luck. Yeah, these are all masters, and before you think this is gonna get a little overbearing, don't. They all only require 3 levels each. So if you count them all together, it's only a grand total of 12 that you need to get everything from them. I'll be doing more with that later, though. Way to time it right? You didn't know it before the tides. Oh, I hate this place. Not sure if this is gonna work on them or not. No, not really. Found coin, alright. Got a bomb seed. Sleepy. Huh. just needs to sea level. Of course. Level up. Ryu gets 11 HP, 7 AP, 3 power, 2 defense, 1 agility, and the Restore spell. The Restore is a very powerful single-target spell, which is almost like a full heal. Crazy good to have. Okay. So going through the rooms doesn't seem to change the water level. I forget exactly what does. Oh, here we go. Wait, no? Yeah, making time transpire isn't doing it either. Okay, here we go. Oy. Okay, got another gene. Found the gross gene. What's so gross about it? Okay, all jokes aside, it's actually a really good one to have. It enhances abilities. And we have a new fishing spot. Miss Octopus Fishing Bed. Octopus Angler, and that. But I'll be waiting on that. Are you Phyllis on the lamb too? You sure don't look like it. But here's Cliff. It's a place for the homeless and jobless and other dropouts. Oh, how pleasant. This is where all them folks that don't fit in somewhere else comes to be. Like me, hee hee hee. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? Got into trouble back home. Took off for here. Nobody'd come after me here, I figured. Huh? Are you Loki? What do you want, eh? Looking for someone? Geist? To the village. Oh? You sure don't recognize Ray, so I guess not. Rest here? Why not? It only costs 30 gold, I may as well. What do you want? Oh. Oh, nothing much. Well, there's only one place we haven't checked. Oh, we don't have him with us. Experimenting with shape changing. Got stuck like this. See, my people used to be able to change shape whatever they wanted, though. Oh, is that a reference to Breath of Fire 2? Yeah, we need Gar for this. Here we go. Who's there? Guardian gazed. Gar? A progeny of the Brood? Is that him? At God's command, we killed the Brood. I want to know if that was a mistake. And he's the key to that mystery. Are you still talking that nonsense? You doubt the word of God. You should just run away. Run away like I did. What were you thinking, anyway? Bringing him here like this? You want to help him avenge the Brood? He's only one little boy. What do you think he can do all alone? I just want to know the truth. Why did the Brood have to die? Bah, you haven't changed, have you? Asking those stupid questions. Anyway, so... what does the high and mighty Gar want with me, eh? We need you to free Deus. So we can meet with God. We need Deus's help. Deus, eh? I suppose I'm the right one to talk to about that. Alright, I'll help you. But before I do, I want to have a little chat with our dragon friend here. Alone. I'm sure you've heard from Gar about how we Guardians fought the Brood. Killed countless Brood. Something I feel really bad about now, but it's all over and done with. Unless you want to dig up all those skeletons of the past. That's what I thought. The way the Brood always were. Even though they had such power, they didn't fight back. The world thinks that it was the Brood that started the war. But they didn't. We hunted them down and killed them. Eventually, I couldn't take it any longer, so I ran away. Gar kept his faith in God and fought to the end, but somewhere deep in his heart, he had his doubts. So you see, it's not that I don't understand what he's feeling, but He's never as serious as he is. I don't care about Gar the Truth. It's too much trouble for me to bother with, you know? That's why I want you to think this over. Talk about it with Gar outside there. And if you're really serious, if you really want to do this, come back here alone, alright? Alright. No Kiana here. What happened? Gaze said that, eh? Think maybe he wants to test you, Ryu. Long as I've known him, Gaze doesn't do anything until he's convinced himself it's what has to be done. Probably wants to know how serious you are about this whole business, just how far you mean to take it. What do you think, Ryu? Your strength, the blood in your veins, to your desire to know the truth. The truth about God. Is it enough to convince Geist? I must know the truth. Then you have nothing to worry about. Once you prepared yourself, you should go meet Geist. Well then, if you made up your mind... Huh, I thought you'd say that. I had you figured as the serious type. Well then, shall we begin? Go over there. Stand between the two braziers. That's fine. Alright now, this may seem old-fashioned to you, but it's the only thing I know how to do, okay? I need you to fight me, little dragon. Oh crap, he could transform too. Well... Well, we do have that new gene, so let me type in Warrior. Gross and Thorn. Let's try this out. Sanctuary? That's not gonna do you much good. Now, the Braziers act as enemy units. They're called torches here. Wait, I'm faster than him? Enough to get an next turn. Wow, are you serious? Well, alright then. But anyways, every time they use fire magic on him, he gains extra fire power. However, considering that normal Ryu has the Ring of Fire on, that his fire power is not going to be doing much. Yeah. Oh, Howling? That might be bad. Yep. Oh, well. Corona. That's his ultimate move. How much does it do? Not much, actually. Ryu gains sanity. Thank you. But there's really no way for us to lose, per se. Because normal Ryu cannot be hurt by fire, and that's pretty much all he has. And we win. It's really not that hard of a fight, anyway. Once you go into Warrior, the battle pretty much ends itself. It's just a matter of working through the confusion, honestly. Ugh, so this is a dragon's true strength. You see, the seal that keeps Deus trapped couldn't be released as long as I was alive, so this was the only way. Don't feel bad. I died the day I became a guardian. Besides, during the war, I killed so many dragons, it seems only fair that I in turn have my life taken by the Brood. Ugh. I wonder, is this power what God feared? Geist? Or is the real power of the Brood the ability to make allies out of enemies? It's too bad it had to be this way. Would have liked to go with you. Gar, it's up to you now. Geist understood. With this, Deus should be free. Let's go. Let's go to meet God. However, Geist did leave a keepsake behind. He left his spear behind, so that part of him would always be with Gar. It's technically his most powerful weapon in the game. It does drain life from him the more he uses it, though. But, considering how much HP Gar gets, it's not really that big of a problem. Yeah, the power on it is pretty legit. Now, why am I allowing Gar to have this, even though I'm trying to restrict very strong weaponry? Well, it's because the plot pretty much hands it out to me, so I think it's only fair for him to use it. These other weapons, however, I cheated quite hard to get. You know, stuff like the Demon's Bane, the Ghostbuster gun and stuff. You're supposed to have to spend hours upon days trying to get some of those, so... And they really don't expect you to be able to pull that off easily. Okay. We'll be getting back to Gar later. Oh wait, no, we need him still, that's right. Fuck. I swear I'll have Ray back eventually. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So remember that chamber we saw before? Oh, damn it. Why do you cross your arms when you jump off? Yeah, this chamber here? Well, now we can do something about it. Yeah, that woman there. That's Deus. Deus. Guardian, come closer. Oh my. What? What the fuck? You big oaf. You boneheaded Guardian. What did you think you were doing? Entombing me in this temple for 500 years. Well, she certainly has beef with you. I've half a mind to blast you into orbit. And she honestly could. Ryu is blushing at the fact that she's butt naked. So, I guess the fact that you've released me shows that you're finally willing to listen to what I have to say. It's too late, idiot. Ryu's probably partway embarrassed and partway terrified right now. Well, maybe not completely hopeless. What? What have you done? Wait, what? What do you think you're doing, you buffoon, idiot? Hey, you look familiar. But our god has told us that they are wicked and evil. And you never thought she might be wrong, you imbecile? I'll take you to meet your full god. Deus, show more respect for our god, or else. Yeah, you look kind of familiar. If each and every last member of the brood had indeed been killed, all would have been lost. But there's still one of the brood left. And what of God? First things first, Guardian. The spirits of the dead dragons are too strong here. We need to go someplace else. There should be a cave at the base of the volcano to the west of here. I'll meet you there. The volcano to the west? Got it, my little dragon. The volcano to the west. She must mean Mount Zublo. Wait just a minute! Why do you have such a goofy look on your face, Ryu? Well, someone's jealous. Alright, so now we have to go back to Mount Zublo again. Now, you might notice that there was a room I mentioned earlier in the game that was going to be important. Yeah, now we're going to see why. I think this is the place Deus meant. What? There you are, my little dragon. What? Don't be frightened. This is what I really look like. Were you expecting me to show up naked again? I mean, you're still partly naked, but... In that form. The one I was imprisoned in. I'm not able to fully utilize my powers, see? I like you this way. Well, thanks. You certainly know what to say to a lady, don't you? Yeah, obviously at this point you can tell who this really is. In the Americanized version of Breath of Fire 1 and 2, Deus's name was actually mistranslated to Blue instead. Or to be more specific, they changed it to a localized name instead. I don't know why they changed it, but there was like a specific reason. Maybe the name Deus here in the West was copyrighted and they had to change it, but whatever. This is the same character, though. She is like Blue from the past games. Unfortunately, she is not a party member in this one. They do try to make up for it later, though. What? So now that you're all here... Is this where we'll meet God? No, silly. I'm going to tell you how to get there from here. Before I was imprisoned, I would have been able to take you there myself, but I don't have enough strength left to do it now. Alright, my little Ryu. I'm going to open your eye, so you'll be able to see the way yourself. It might hurt a little, but you'll just have to grin and bear it. Hey, Ryu. That, Ryu, is called Prana, the Eye of God. Follow that light, you will find the God who used the Guardians to destroy your people. North? Far, far away to the north, across the sea. How you get there is up to you. I can't do it for you, it's all I can do now. It's up to you now, Ryu. Good luck. Gar, I want you to look out for him. Make sure nothing happens to him, understand? I swore by the lives of all the brood I stole. He will not come to harm while I draw breath. Oof. Must be getting old if something like this knocks the wind out of me. You must be feeling your age as well, sister. Ryu, Gar. First Ryu. That you Gar just disappeared like that. I was so frightened. What happened? Did you see Deus? Did you meet God? God is very far away, across the sea. Looks like we'll be needing a boat. Oh, don't remind me about this part. Well, first, let's talk to the Guildmaster, see what he has to say. I heard that Bade went to Chunktown to get the ship. Okay. Well, we know where we need to go next, then. Right? We went to Junktown to get back our ship. Okay, those two are saying the same thing. Alright. Back to Junktown with us, I suppose. My name is Bade, Rapula Guildmaster. I've come to get our boat back. What? Yes, of course. Good to see you again. The dock is still west. Go on in. And now they finally let us through the other side of Junktown. And over here, you want to go to this house. Bow? What? I'm working on some new fishing gear, but I can't seem to get it quite right. Okay, I have many questions on why you're in this game, but... Oh, that just goes around. Huh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a hidden gene over here. And we get the question mark gene. Huh. When spliced? Huh, it's a mystery, huh? Don't swallow eye. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we need to check back in Windia in a second. And I'm safe stating before I go in here. Okay, just making sure. Actually, come to think of it, I'm gonna save state, because I'm pretty much gonna be loading this once we see this cutscene. You mean the repairs aren't finished yet? Well, you see, sir, we didn't know you'd be coming so soon, you see. We haven't found the parts we'd be needing yet, you see. I see. But what should I do now? I told everyone I'd be back soon. Sorry, sir. No, it'd be taking so long to find the parts, you see. Excuse me, sir. Guildmaster, sir. You don't be planning on having us be looking for parts now, do you? I mean, we're sailors, right? Wait a minute. You're Ryu, aren't you? Long time no see, Bade. So good to see all you again. Never forget what you did for me all those years ago. But what are you doing here? You need a ship? Well, I'd like to say I can help you with that, but... Looks like the repairers are going to take longer than we thought. We have to wait again, just like before. I'm sorry. Is that so? You think I could do to help? That's right. You're an engineer, aren't you, Momo? That's the case. Think you give us a hand? This way, please. This is the engine room. Okay, and this is what needs fixing? Oh! Really? Nah. Gotcha. I can fix this, no problem. Where are you? Think you'd find these parts? Memo. I don't think you'll be able to find all of these parts in one place. You have to look around, okay? You were able to fix the lighthouse. I'm sure you'll be able to fix the ship. Better than anyone else could as well. You can find those parts for us? We'll have the ship moving in no time. As a guildman, best places to look for parts are. You look like we'll be able to get the ship fixed sooner than we thought. Thank you. Of course. What? They're going to be looking for the parts. I don't know if that's okay. I mean, that's supposed to be our job and all. You should probably go back to town and talk over with the guildmaster. So yeah, I'm not getting into this right now. Oh no. That is a huge time-consuming mess that we're going to be involved in. However, we do have a couple more fishing spots, so let me go ahead and get that shown off. The best fish in the world are said to be here in this bed. Sea bass, and 2 new fish. Sure, why not? So the sea bass we're definitely familiar with, especially how obstinate they could be at times. But we do have a better rod now, so at least it's not like super hard to reel them in. Not like it used to be. Thank God for that. Because, yeah. However, the other fish here are a different story. Gotta clear out the sea bass so we know what we're dealing with here. And hoo boy. Yeah, they're still putting up quite a fight, aren't they? But at least they don't push ahead, like, and stay there near as long as before. Although this one's certainly trying. Oh, come on, really? You're not supposed to be able to do that anymore. Now, fish that have a higher weight do tend to be harder to catch in general. But man, we're gonna start seeing fish that are downright miserable. Now, there is a better rod we can get later on, but it's kind of late into the game, and you don't want to wait that long to really start fishing.
Very good.
Mind you, some people just cheat with Game Shark or save editing to get the better rod and just start with it, because they honestly just do not have the patience to wait around to get the rods naturally. A lot of people think it's actually really irritating what this game does. Now, don't get me wrong, for most of the game, the weaker rods are fine. Like, for most of the weaker fish, it's not a problem. My issue is just how late it is to get some of the better rods, though. I think you should have had access to the deluxe rod sometime during the child Ryu path. And the Ultimate 2 rod should have been unlocked midway into the adult Ryu, and the Ultimate rod should have been unlocked closer to the end. That's not how they chose to handle it, though, and I'll be talking more about that later. Okay, come on. Okay. You don't want this. What do you want? Well, you'll take this. Oh, you're just another sea bass. They're sea basses. But they weren't going for that, so one of these has to be unique. Oh, come on. Quit wasting my time here. I don't want them to go too far out of the shallows. Oh, come on. Another sea bass? How many of these are going to be out here? I'd like to see something different now. It is worth noting, however, that there's not that many new fish for us to actually show off here. Not too many of them. Another sea bass. Another one. Oh my god. Never mind. What the fuck? Another sea bass. Oh, come on. Quit wasting my time. Ugh. Whoa, there's something. Oh, you look all blue. You're not red, you're blue. And blue's my favorite color.
Very good.
Devilfish?
Great.
Okay. That's one of the new ones. Cool. Yeah, if we go see another sea bass. Another sea bass. How many show up in here? 12? Because I've caught so many already, and it seems like there's so many more. Ugh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was not expecting that to happen out of the blue, jeez. Normally when I can't see them... Damn it. There we go. But keep in mind there was 2 new fish in this area, not 1. And it's the other one that leaves me a bit concerned.
Very good. Great.
Almost to 7,000 fishing points. Alright. Damn it. Trying to clear off all the sea bass that I can here, trust me. Because I don't want anything to get in the way of me finding this really rare fish in here. Hey. By the way, the fish that was at that one fishing spot that I skipped, near Cliff, was actually one that had devilfish in it. But since you catch them here as well, I kind of skipped that one. I mean, you get to it pretty much right after, so it's really not worth doing that other one. Okay, so... see, I see another one of those over there. Alright, let me go ahead and look this up on the guide here. Because I don't know what this thing goes for. Where is it? Where is it? Fish type. Okay. Hanger, then. Can't reach him. Come on. Move a little bit to the left. Damn it. Thank you. Just wanted to get you out of the way. Little by little. Oh, come on. Oh, quit it. You know you're not gonna win. You're just wasting my time at this point.
Very good.
Okay. Oh. Oh, damn it, come on. Yep, there it is. In terms of difficulty, this is the second hardest fish to catch in the game. And I'm not having many issues at all. Go figure.
Very good.
Spearfish.
Great.
Wow, okay. Master of Angling Plus. Jeez. I'm getting pretty high up there for someone who's not really going for the high score. But yeah, we got both that were here. So... see, we're still missing 2. But it's only the 2. Alright. Cool. Now, as for this other fishing spot... tide pool formed by the Outer Sea and the Middle Sea. Manowar flying fish. Blowfish, sea bream, sea bass. Black porgy octopus angler. Devilfish, spearfish, manello. Oh my god. There's certainly quite the selection there, I'll say that much. So yeah. The next 2 fish will not be a concern until later in the game, though. Now, for what they do. The Devilfish does a powerful electric attack against one target. Technically the strongest attacking spell in the game. Pretty nice. The Spearfish does the same thing as the Barandi. Major healing to your whole party. Unlike the Barandi, though, the Spearfish are actually reasonably simple to find and catch. The Barandi are a nightmare. And I would sooner deal with the sea bass all day long than have to deal with those stupid Barandi trying to catch them. Yeah, fuck that. I'd just rather go for the Spearfish. Now, another reason that you want to do this is that you can catch the Devilfish and the Spearfish around the same time. And it's pretty generous, really. You can get up to 4 Devilfish per pass and 2 Spearfish. Now, you could technically catch up to 3 Barandi at that one fishing spot, but considering how hard it is to even find them, I don't think it's worth it. I would sooner go through the Spearfish method. It is so much easier to catch them. Well, not easier to catch them per se, but it's easier to get them to bite, that's for sure. Way easier to get them to bite, so that's definitely true. Also, there is a Manillo in one of these. Is it this one? Yes. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see that. Oh, there he is.
Heat. Good.
So this is where you can get the Demon's Bane. So at this point, we could just equip that. Also, the Ares Spear is pretty nice, too. But the other spear is better. But more importantly, we can get max level bait whenever we want now. That's pretty damn awesome. And it's not even hard to get. So, we don't need the frog just yet, but this is going to be useful for later fish, that's for sure. So, which is the bait I need here? That catches the spearfish. We need the ultimate fish-type bait. And I don't really know which is it. Oh, it's the deep diver. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we got 2 of those now. And we can get 1 more heavy Cairo now. Now, we do need more octopus as well to get this bait, and so I'm gonna need to focus on that. But it's not gonna be that hard, really. But we did get the important ones, which is the Cairo and the Deep Diver. I could worry about the rest off screen. That one fishing spot I skipped has a lot of octopus and a lot of devilfish. So it's pretty good if you want to get this stuff. But I am more interested in getting a lot of spearfish, more than anything else. They are wonderful healing items, that's for sure. And it doesn't take too long to get them once you have the Deep Diver and the Heavy Cairo to clear out the field. I will be getting the Fat Frogs, the Dog Walkers as well, though. And as a matter of fact, since we have the Demon's Bane, may as well equip it. I mean, this is around the time you can get it legit anyway. Sucks that it lowers my speed, though. But the attack power is pretty nice. Speaking of Ray, what can we give you? Cat's Bulgur. Is that all we've got for you so far? Wow, that's really it. I know he gets a better weapon later on, but... Okay, I can equip this. And... I don't want to weigh him down too much here, but this does give him a lot of defense, which is pretty nice. I also would like to get him a couple of levels, too. Because I do try to keep those on screen, given the choice, so... see if I can do that. Okay. Level up. Ray gets HP 6, AP 3, Defense 3, and Agility 5. Well, yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice. Also, we need to give her her stuff back. Ring of Fire can be replaced with the, where is it? Tie-in belt. Oh yeah, you don't have anything, do you? Huh. Life sandals and tie-in belt, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Ray may not be quite the heavy hitter that some attackers are, but he does well enough. And that speed certainly makes up for it, let me just say. He gets to the point to where he pretty much always will get X turns, once he gets a few levels in him. And when that happens, well... yeah, this room, you run into these a lot. Come to think of it, I should skip my first turn. Oh, hi there. Level up. Ray gets 3 HP, 3 power, 2 defense, 4 agility, and 4 intelligence. Yeah, he does get a ton of agility each level he gets. It never isn't a good level for that. So he will quickly start blitzing enemies, no matter where you fight them. Okay, so I guess I should talk about this enemy, the Lava Man, because there is a trick you can do with them. I would recommend this normally, though, because it can really screw you. But you're supposed to cast fire on them. He absorbs the flame. And he starts giving out more stuff every time you do it. However, he does get stronger each time. Yeah. That's kind of a problem. Oh, I need to equip you with that fire ring, don't I? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're already at the point to where it's too strong for us to beat. So we're just gonna have to finish things here, it looks like. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that right now. Keep it in the back of your mind till later, though, because there's a few tricks you can utilize when it comes to these things. Okay. You can have the Ring of Fire back, though. Someone may as well use it. Oh, Ray's almost caught up. That's good. Oh, come on. There we go. He didn't use it. Why didn't he use it? Ugh, damn it. I forgot to use Monopolize again. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. I'm just gonna let him hit me, whatever, I don't care. It's just not worth the stress of trying to... deal with this shit. Nope, almost forgot again. Level up. HP 4, Power 3, Agility 4, Intelligence 1. Yeah, he also gets a pretty average amount of power from his level ups too. And that's with merely decreasing it by 1. So he's not exactly weak in the attack department. Because keep in mind, his weapon isn't exactly super powerful. So, later on, he's just gonna be super pumped up, like seriously. Also, there's one thing I haven't been keeping an eye on, and that's the Fairy Village. I wonder if it's too late. Nope, it's not. Cool, Wisdom Fruits. All the Wisdom Fruits. Sweet. So many Wisdom Fruits. Yeah, it's like, what, 12 of them all at once? Jeez. And each of those heals 100 each time, so I don't really think AP's ever gonna be a problem. Not that you need them, though. As you've seen, we tend to plow through bosses way before I run out of AP. And for random encounter areas, the Spirit Ring makes it to where I barely have to spend any. So, yeah, that's not gonna be much of a problem in this game. Oh, right, we need to check on Gyato again, don't we? I kind of forgot about that. Alright, how about now? Yep, okay, last one. Learn Sudden Death. All of these skills suck, by the way. The trump card move. Cast a random spell, it can be used for free, but... I'm not a big fan of the random spell shit. It's just not that great. Because you will often end up with weak spells that aren't going to do much. Berserk also sucks. It heavily raises power for 3 turns, but then it kills you. I suppose it gets to a point to where you can fully revive yourself, to where you could take advantage of this, but I still don't really like it. Sudden Death. Cast death on random target, including your own characters. Screw that, man. They are definitely all going into the bin on the skill list. Yeah, not pleasant, I'll just say that. I'll be dealing with that off-screen, though. Yeah, on our level should do it. And he'll essentially be caught up with everyone else. Damn it, I didn't want to leave. Damn it, let me in. Thank you. Alright. Level up. Where he gets HP 4, Power 2, Defense 2, Agility 3, and Intelligence 4. Another reason why I like Ray is he's pretty good at survivability. He gets above average HP. Not as much HP as Pico or Gar, but still a lot more than what Momo and Nina get. So he can survive pretty well in boss fights. Not that that's going to be much of a problem, granted, but I do like that that's an advantage he has. And he also doesn't suffer from Gar or Pico's flaws. He doesn't have low AP, he doesn't have low speed, and he most certainly doesn't have bad accuracy when he strikes. So that's really nice about him. He pretty much satisfies all your power needs without suffering any drawbacks. So there's really no real reason to not use him. Let's see. You do look like you're about to level up fairly soon. Oh shit. I forgot. Gotta wake him up. That's right. Okay. Whoa, you actually dropped a protein for me. Go figure. Level up. HP 4, AP 12, 1 defense, intelligence 9, and actually learns Blizzard. Yeah, can you believe they actually wanted you to be this high of a level before you ever go into the volcano the first time? Man, what kind of grindfest did they think this was? Jeez, most casual people won't even be as high level as I was at the time. But man, level 28 sounds absurd for the child section of the game. But at least we have it. And it is a very powerful spell, no doubt. I believe there's only two... Yeah, there's only 2 more spells we're going to be getting with her. And they are the 2 strongest ones, too. But it won't be anytime soon. Yeah, the one bad thing about Nina in this game is they do make you power grind in order to get to her best stuff. And honestly, by the time that happens, you're probably going to be pretty close to being at the end of the game anyway. There is an alternative to get them, but it's not really much better. Thankfully, there are item alternatives to use these spells. The Devilfish casts Mjolnir, and I'll just spoil it. The other spell's called Sirocco, and you can buy napalms from the fairy village that'll let you use that. So, it's not like you need to learn the spells naturally for it. Thank God. Jeez. Now, it does cost a pretty penny to constantly buy those items, though. Although, as we've seen, making money in the fairy village is not difficult. It's not. Oh right, we need to find another master for Ryu that's not Gyatso at this point. And I'm really not sure who it should be, to be honest. Do I want to go for power or intelligence? Probably power. Intelligence makes his healing spells better, but... honestly, though, I think it's gonna get to the point where I'm not even gonna care about that, since healing items do more for yourself anyway. But that still doesn't decide who it's gonna be, though. Not sure exactly. Maybe it's gonna be Bunyan, I guess. Because there's only a couple really good offensively themed masters in the game anyway. Because a lot of them are magically themed. Most of them are. And honestly, the only other option I can think of would be Fall. But like, I hate how badly it butchers my AP and speed. And yes, I know what you're thinking, there's obviously gonna be a better way of handling the speed problem later. And I will address that, sure, but it's still annoying that there's such a heavy downside to him. I'd rather just use Bunyan. When I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, I only lose a couple of AP with Bunyan, and otherwise I'm just gaining a whole lot, so I think I'd just rather do that. After 21 AP is plenty for pretty much everything but endgame, so I'm not too concerned about it. Now, one thing I'm gonna need to talk about here is that Scar and Peiko, specifically with Masters here. Oh, also, one Master we can probably do at this point. I won't guarantee it, but we'll see. Oh, let me guess. You've heard about me and have come to study. To be cooks, yes? Oh, how wonderful. You have all the ingredients I asked for. Okay, so he doesn't actually say what they are. So I'm gonna have to say it for him. There are specific ingredients he needs in order for you to prove yourself as being a good cook. And those items are... okay. In order to prove to him that you have what it takes, you need to give him a swallow eye, a beef jerky, an angler, and a Martian squid. There we go. Alright then, I make you my apprentice. I'll make you into a first-rate cook in no time. Come again. I'm gonna be using Gar for him when the time comes. So, yeah. Wonder if Deus has anything to say to us. But she must be tired now and needs rest. Nope. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much all for now. Next time we're gonna try to do what we can to get that damn ship repaired. It's been taunting us the whole damn game. Ugh. Sounds like the ship breaks down a lot. But it's Junktown. Junktown. Can hardly wait. That's where almost all the machines in the world come from. Lately I can't relax unless I see Peiko sleeping. Thought surely I'd be able to get a ship in Rapala. Yeah, Rapala is not exactly the best at keeping their stuff in tip-top shape, as you probably been told, so... yeah. So yeah, that'll be all for this one. I'll definitely say this. The adult part of the game really keeps you busy, I'll say that much. And I hate that there's very few character moments in the game. Starting with the adult side, because aside from the very start of it, a lot of it is just exposition and progressing the plot. You don't really see as many tender character moments like in the first half. That does change a little bit later on, and I'll get more into specifics when we get there, but... But man, the adult side of the story, as you've seen, can feel kind of dull at times.